In front of me right now are 12 of my race day shoes, the current models of these shoes. I want to give you a bit of advice, help you make some decisions. What race day shoes should you buy? Now, there are many reasons. You could go with a certain type of foam, a certain type of fit. But all of that is very subjective. It's all down to opinion. What I want to share with you are two factual measures that no one can argue about. The weight of these running shoes and the price. Those to me are amongst, if not the most important two factors to help you with the decision which race day shoe you should get. So these are 12 of my race day shoes, the current models. So like for example, this shoe, I've got the earlier version. I don't want to share that with you. I just want to use the current models of the race day shoes that I have, giving you from the heaviest to the lightest, the most expensive to the most affordable, and leave it to you to let that influence your decision. With that said, my name is Aubrey. I'm a runner and I'm good with being me. At the time of recording this, you've given me 14,000 subscribers. 14,000. I'm about a year and a half into my YouTube journey, so that honestly is mind-blowing. Your support has been everything. Let's start. Now, if you watch this channel, you will know I love transitions like this. This is Adidas's Prime X2 Strong. In a 9.5 UK, this bad boy came in at 323 grams, making it the heaviest running shoe out of all of the ones that I've got here. Now, there's reasons why it's that heavy, but let's just stay objective. I'm not going to try and meddle in and try to influence you. I'll just tell you the weight. This is the heaviest one I have, 323 grams. Next, there, the Nord Light Speed from Craft. There you go. It comes in a 9.5 UK, 283 grams. Now, I actually like the look of the shoes. Very minimalistic. I just don't find it as cushioned as the other shoes, but what it has on its side is propulsion. It gives you good contact with the ground, and I enjoy it for that, but it comes in second to last at 283. Next up, there you go. Hoka's Cielo X1. Now, this is easily one of my favorite running shoes, but it comes in at 276 grams. A lot of people that have come across this shoe will criticize it for that weight, and would prefer the other Hoka shoe, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But there you go. Hoka's Cielo X1, one of my favorites, but comes in at 276 grams. Next up, there, Puma's Fast R2. Now, this is specifically engineered for speed. It performs very well. It's probably the only decoupled midsole that I own, if you see that section and that section. But this comes in at 273 grams. All I can tell you is the performance is there, but this is going to be objective. I'm only telling you the weight. So here, New Balance's SC Elite V4. Now, this is probably the most natural feeling of these shoes that I have. By that, I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel like a super shoe, but we didn't come to talk about that. It comes in a 9.5 UK, 258 grams, and I enjoy that. It's not super light, but it's not really heavy either. Diadora Gara Carbon, 242 grams. Now, Diadora for me was that brand that we had back in high school, secondary school, or you see it in like the lesser kind of prestigious sports shops, until of recent times. They've turned it up a notch. And this, when it comes to a recap at the best running shoes of 2024, this will be in the list. I can guarantee you that. But for now, 242 grams in a 9.5 UK. And a special shout out to the laces too. The laces are quite special. Anyway, let's move on. I make it very clear, this is one of my favorite running shoes. Hoka's Rocket X2 comes in at 237 grams. I love this because of how versatile it is. I do my fast workouts, my race day kind of attempts, even long runs, recovery runs. I shouldn't, but I do. It just feels great. But anyway, 237 grams. Well done for that. Okay, so Adidas Adizero Adios Pro 3. I love this. 234 grams in my 9.5 UK, and it's renowned for breaking world records. It's one of those shoes that just simply works. But like I said, we're not going to dwell into too many factors, just the weight. 234 grams. So this one and this one both come in at 222.8. This is Ultra's new Vanish Carbon 2, and this is On Running's Cloud Boom Echo 3 Tide. They both weigh 228 grams. It's getting seriously disturbing how light these running shoes are becoming. But anyway, let's move on. It's now time for the big boys. The top 3 in this category of weight. Puma's Deviate Nitro Elite 3. 210 grams. It's getting disturbing how running shoes are getting this light. Because they're resilient, high performance, you would expect a compromise, but they really are great running shoes. 210 grams. Right, number 2. Watch this. 207 grams. 207 grams for a running shoe. What the heck is happening, right? But Nike Vaporfly 3. Now, the reason why I think this actually outperforms, when it comes to weight anyway, the actual number 1 in this category, this was a while ago. So Nike set the tone here, 207 grams. The way I explain it, it's like this. Dr. J, if you follow basketball, NBA, Dr. J, great player, but it took a Dr. J for a Michael Jordan to build on top of that. It took a Michael Jordan for a Kobe Bryant to build on top of that. And now we've got LeBron James. This I see as the Michael Jordan. Who's the LeBron James? This one here. This is A6 Meta Speed Sky. What are you doing over there at A6? 194 grams. A running shoe in a 9.5 UK weighs 194 grams. Now look, if you're solely talking about performance, lightweight, it's gonna be tough to argue against someone who recommends this shoe. It really will. I've done a few runs in this. I'm not at a place where I can give you a full review, and therefore I won't comment on the actual performance. Like I said, this is only about the weight. Number 1 out of these running shoes that I own, A6 Meta Speed Sky at 194.